Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. Welcome to the jungle, as Axl Rose had said, and I'm going to say welcome to the rabbit hole of coin collecting, and let's have some fun today talking about something that you may not know exists. And after this, hopefully you'll find your way down a rabbit hole. I have in the past shown some obsolete currency like this $3 bill from Muncie, Indiana, with a really cool train scene on it. Beautiful note, beautiful note. And people wonder a little bit about, how do you learn about these things? Where can you find more information about said obsolete banknotes? And today I'm going to show you the old school way of finding it. And then we'll start talking after that about where people go today for information. Well, you might want to start with a book. And the book is called Haxby, the United States Obsolete Banknote Reference Book. From 1782 to 1866, right? Pretty big time, pretty big time. So that is the book that people use, and you see it has a list of the states on here. And this would be volume 1, and this would be volume 2, and this would be volumes 3 and 4. It's a 4-volume set, and it's not for the faint of heart. I will say that I was able to find them on a CD-ROM version on like Amazon for 20 bucks if you have something that reads CD-ROM still. These books I like because, I like the tactile to be able to go through them and look at stuff. And also, if you find these books, I found a 4-volume set that sold in the last couple of years for close to $600 for the set of 4 books, which if you think about it, it's not that bad. 125 bucks a book on something this size, something along those lines. Pretty cool stuff. What I want to look at next here is you see they go in alphabetical order. Let's break it down a little bit. And you'll notice on here, it wants to focus on my ugly face instead of the binder here, that Arizona is not even on there, right? Look at that. We weren't even a twinkling in their mom's eye right there, right? Grandpa George Washington hadn't thought about Arizona yet when this stuff was coming together. 1866, no thank you. So very cool volumes and volumes of stuff. This one goes Alabama through Maryland. Okay, now check this out. So that's Alabama through Maryland. And we've got Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, and Mississippi take up 1 volume. With Missouri, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Jersey. So we got 8 states in volume 2. Volume 4 has Pennsylvania through some miscellaneous stuff and United States banknotes. But volume 3 is New York, North Carolina, and Ohio. I mean, look at that. That's how you get it done, folks. New York taking up a huge amount of this book. Ohio also has a lot of banknotes going on. But if you must know if that's where the rabbit hole starts and ends, well, my friend, no, that's just, there's more to it. First, I just want to tell you kind of how the books are laid out, of course, alphabetically by state, but the same thing for every state. Once you get into there, they will go alphabetically by city. So here we are in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to go from Harrisburg to Hollidaysburg to Holmville, Jersey Shore. Come on now. All right, so next I want to show you, see this little bookmark I got in here? So that bookmark is for all of the banknotes that they have on South Carolina. Or you can get an entire book just about South Carolina. And this stuff's fun. I mean, if you live in a specific state, region, area, and you really love it, you like history, these rabbit holes are so much fun to go down. And you'll thank me later. Your pocketbook might not, your wife might not, but you'll thank me. So, and then this one here, I got another thing similar here with this really small, just a few pages taken up Mississippi, Mississippi, the only state I can spell. And then, of course, you have an entire book just on Mississippi obsolete notes and script. I like the old books, the tactile stuff, because I know it's been put together. You have a lot of information. Some of the stuff now is being reprinted online. There's public domain policies that Google is taking advantage of, and their AI is disseminating things. And some of it will be verbatim the same stuff, which is great. Be careful when you're out there when you find stuff that's just looks possibly like it's thrown together and it has a bunch of advertising on the page. If it has a bunch of advertising on a web page, the entire thing could have been pulled together by AI and might be inaccurate. In other words, it might be pulling bits of information from different articles and stories and just throwing it all together. Whereas things that are verbatim, like this book here, the Mississippi book by Guy Krause, you might be able to find this online through Google for just a few bucks. They'll print the books for you now, and I don't know how much that'll cost, but a lot of that stuff is not that expensive. The shipping is probably as expensive as anything. So you can go from this to 4 volumes of the Haxby to individual states, and it's a load of fun. And a lot of those notes are very inexpensive still today, especially in circulated used condition. You can really enjoy the hobby and have fun learning the history of your state or your region or locale or your ancestry, whatever it may be. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Ben, the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Take care.